What they do? What's
What's
up?
up?
What's up? Can the player just pay in love? Hey.
How are y'all doing
What's up?
today?
Oh man, we
Yeah,
out
we making
here.
it. We making it.
Well, everyone who's listening and watching, welcome back to another episode of Who All Gonna Be There podcast, the place where you get to be an exclusive member to our very entertaining group chat full of lemon drops.
Oh man,
You know what? I have to change my name because since Will is a chocolate drop, what kind of drop do I want to be?
You can be a caramel
yeah,
drop.
Tristar, are you? Never mind. I was just about to say, are you Will's wife back home? The chocolate drop.
I am not. Sir, no, sir.
Literally,
Will be a drop though. No. Do
Oh,
not
that was
collect
one of the
$200.
funniest moments. That's gonna be memorable for a
A
while.
long time.
Julie was feeling that felt.
Listen.
Oh, go ahead, Julie.
I love a good chin bot defrosting, okay? I love it.
She got so excited too. Does that mean I'm your lemon drop?
That was
Or
Julie.
can I be your lemon drop? Like, oh lordy.
Drop the bot. It was just Julie. That was Jules.
That was Julie.
Wait, was that drop the moon vase?
Drop the moon vase. Julie dropped the moon vase. Absolutely.
Yes, exactly.
We all know 26 brought her personality back. So I like when she bring it, like she's keeping it up. So it's like, okay, Julie, we rock with this. We rock with it.
Mhm. Big
So-
Brother's coming back slowly but surely. We
I
get a
don't know.
little
We-
peaks here and there.
We
More
just got
ways
a
than
13-0 vote though, so you know what? I'm a little nervous,
Oh,
but I
I'm
think
with
we'll
it
be good.
because Amy had to go.
But wait, you said Big Brother come
There you
back. I'm
go.
like, in more ways than one, because you seen that they got taken over. Paramount.
Oh,
got
we
bought
gotta
by
talk about
Skydance,
that.
And they were talking about the
Lord.
DI
Old school coming back for real.
Right.
For real.
Yes.
Black.
No,
What did Will say? Hold on. What did Will say? Blacks to the back.
To the back.
we got two of them, two black people this season. No, I
Yeah,
truly believe and
exactly.
hope that even in the stake of, where things are at in the world, I think that they're still gonna keep
You can
some
cast
type of
for
initiative.
diversity.
It's not like it's enforced. I guess it'll be a good thing to see where the producers, where the casting team really
Mhm.
stands. If it's like, oh, we have to get to 50%,
Right.
or if it's like, hey, we still want to keep diversifying the house and having more perspectives. So
We're gonna see.
I'm interested and I'm hoping.
Carrie. No, really though. Hopefully
Should
not.
the higher up, maybe the higher ups want that, but the casting team, y'all gotta fight. Y'all gotta fight, casting team. I believe y'all could win.
The casting team gonna come back. All 16 house guest people of color. So they got no choice but to approve it.
Nah,
Yeah,
everybody gonna look white, but they're gonna be like, oh, but Joe grandfather's father
Yeah.
black father.
Yeah.
Father.
Or they had a little native in them back 3 generations ago.
That 3%.
Mhm.
They're gonna be a bunch of what was MJ's name? Michael Jackson's name last
Who?
season? Lord, I forgot that girl name.
Oh,
What we talking
Brooklyn.
about? Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
It's gonna be a bunch of
Oh
Brooklyn.
my gosh.
It's gonna be
Right.
You got me so
Brooklyn.
confused. I'm like, MJ, there's literally an MJ in the house. What do you mean? What's her
MJ, I'm like,
last
wait,
name?
not MJ. I mean Michael Jackson.
Who's
the one
MJ
that
in the house?
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie.
Last season.
Oh, you said last. I
You
thought you were talking
forgot
about this
about
season. I was like, who last season? I mean, this season. I know MJ from last season. Okay. But y'all, you know what we're here to do. We're here to cover. We got to give y'all the POV results for those who didn't catch us live on Sunday. The episode, talk about the episode just a little bit. And then of course tonight's eviction, in our predictions and of course our rankings. So without further ado, the veto episode, it was a decent episode. I mean, for me, the most important things were
Go.
the fight. Oh, were you going to talk about the fight?
Oh.
No.
Oh, dang.
Go ahead.
But so we get to the veto where they start picking players for the veto, right? And so Jimmy's up there doing what every HOH does. All right, we're going to have, house guests come up here, pick randomly. And Keanu was like, well, actually, it's only gonna be one house guest drawn by random, and that's because I'm activating my power, which allows me to pull in a mystery house guest to come play the veto with me, and if they win, I get to see Safe as well. And so that shook everybody. And Jimmy was like, "Oh, you got a power? Good, because you're gonna need it." And he's like, "Jimmy, that's why you always coming for me?" Like, so he just started going blah, 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 tit for tat. And he said, "I'm coming for all y'all one by one."
Which is true. You have to. I know people were up
Yo.
in arms. I mean, people were chirping. You had Ashley chirping a little bit. People talking about it after. Mickey, Ava. Man, there's one winner. Go ahead, Keanu. I'm not upset at Keanu saying that. Of course, house dynamics, I guess you quote unquote can't say that. You all want to get everyone out.
Yeah.
One by one, and that's how you end up winning the game.
I mean, he wasn't wrong at all.
Wrong.
And I'm gonna be very real. That's why I said there's peaks of old school Big Brother, because y'all remember in old school Big Brother, a lot of times the people that's talking the most was on the block. You know, like new age Big Brother, like, you talking all that this, you on the block? But you know, back then they was running their mouth back then on the block.
So no, I get it. Like, he's not wrong at all in that. I just think socially, that probably wasn't the best thing to tell the whole house, that you're going to comfort him if you win HOH. Definitely not the move, because you can only do HOH once in a week unless your name is Jack, and you get 2 back-to-back HOHs.
I mean, Keanu also had the
scam likely.
Keanu also had the diary room where he was saying he wants his target to be so big that it almost becomes like, hey, well, we could get Keanu next week, which I think is interesting. Does it ever work? No, but I mean, he could slide a couple more weeks, like, oh, we're gonna snake Jimmy this next week. Yeah, we could get Keanu. Everyone else wants Keanu out,
and that's how Keanu end up in the finals. Because how many times have we talked about that? It's always a player, whether it's because they're making a target bigger or whatever else, whether other reason. We're like, oh yeah, we'll just get them next week. We got to do this other bigger fish to fry, bigger fish. Okay, then you forget the small fish that you were supposed to get out 3 weeks ago. Just like how on feeds they were, and Treese can confirm how they were like Mickey specifically. Now all of a sudden Kelly's 3 weeks down the line. She went from going home this week to they like, oh, we gonna get such and such and such and such before we get Kelly. She like 3 weeks down the road.
Exactly.
So it's easy for all the chaos. That we love a chaotic house, but sometimes it come back to bite people because chaos, you started focusing on another target when you should have kept your first one in mind. And now your first one then got you out.
You're going to sweep up and be in the finals. You better watch it.
Okay, Ashley, go ahead and sweep up.
And speaking of Ashley, Josie Ann, our cousin Josie Ann over there at Silent Podcast, she mentioned this the other day. Ashley, you ain't got to chime in on everything, baby. The fact that she jumped into that conversation and started mocking Keanu and asking, questioning him, unnecessary, baby. All that.
Bruh, Ashley do too much, but she's so funny.
Why would you say you were gonna pick us all off?
Like, I'm loving Ashley.
Whoa.
Like, as a character in the house, I love Ashley in the house. Like, of course, everyone talking about the whole cleaning dynamic. But even just speaking up in the veto meeting, she's not going to be quiet. Her, like, that's the bougie princess. And will she be, like, in the bottom 3 of our rankings, in my opinion? Yes. But I love me some Ashley. And I
love the entertainment. That's what we want. We love it.
She's like very entertaining.
It was the fact that she was, when Rachel asked if she had chores, she had chores. Never heard that. Never experienced that emotion.
I don't know who that was. I don't know who that is. Like,
I clean my room.
You know, I will organize it. Like,
dude, even what was it? All the hugs last night with Zach, Morgan, and Ashley said, hold up, y'all some good huggers. And I don't know. I mean, that's nothing. I feel like at this point, everyone's kind of nitpicking every little thing Ashley does because everyone has their own things. But I still love it.
That's the unfortunate part. Like, she done so many crazy things. And now it's like the least little things she do now, they gonna be harping on it. It's like, okay, not too much. But I think, once you set with this fandom specifically, once you do something, they gonna always harp on it. Like, I made my little comment about her last week, how she can't read the room and she done burnt them bridges. I let it go. I ain't saying nothing else about it, but you know, Ashley gonna Ashley.
Miss Hillary Banks. I think that puts it perfectly.
Oh my God.
Definitely Hillary Banks.
To a T,
sure.
Carrie. To a T. Curls and all.
But yeah, what an entertaining pre-veto draw. Of course, you never have the chance for something to pop up normally, unless it's someone getting really picked. It was Jimmy poking, Keanu poking back. Because if I remember right, Jimmy poked first. He said, "Oh, here you go, lying again that you don't have a power." Of course, he's not going to tell you he has a power.
I wouldn't either. Matter of fact, I might tell you I have a power and come back tomorrow and be like, I was lying, right? Like his big brother. Like people are not going to tell you certain things. You just gotta
and his goal was to flush the power. So you think I'm going to tell you about my power? Like if you're not going to nominate me, you're not going to nominate me. So why would I give you a reason to nominate me? Hey, Paula.
Right. Hey, Paula.
So he activates his little power. So everybody was speculating on, like we were too earlier this week, who the special guest was going to be before we knew who the special guest was. But we found out that it was furniture. And so
furniture? No, it was Felicia. Then she had bought a little.
She brought a love seat with her.
Let me not play that girl.
I love me some Casey. I fully acknowledge that Casey is furniture on her season, but it's
personality gives furniture, but she's a beast.
She the veto queen. It seems so weird for her to call herself a queen. but it's because that is just not her personality. I'm a queen, like that's not even her.
She's a veto person.
But she is a veto. She called herself the veto queen, and she is a veto queen.
Okay, when she be the queen, go ahead.
It just seems so. It was just odd to hear Casey say that out of her own mouth. But you know what? I give a lot of flack for Casey. I honestly may need to do a BB20 rewatch because she was so bland. I don't remember how she played or like if I really disliked her or not.
I don't think she did anything.
I did.
That's the thing.
The only thing that was interesting during her season was the whole Bailey and Casey thing. That was the only thing that was interesting, and that was little bits and pieces. And they love flirtation that they had. Besides that, it was her.
She was cool with Tyler. Her and Tyler's friendship.
She was chilling. She just won the comp, which got her a check. I mean, she used it all, but so be it.
And then she got another check from the challenge,
and another check from the
challenge. And she be getting them TikTok checks.
And now she got another CBS check because she was the mystery house guest.
Man, that'd be so funny right after the episode goes live. If she's just right on TikTok live. She probably was. She probably was.
She probably on there right now, honestly.
Literally. And so Casey was one of our mystery guests. So we also had, like Treese mentioned, Felicia, Miss Felicia, Mama Fee. Hey, Mama Fee. She was back to not host the comp, but she was like a part of the competition where it was one of those press the button comps. Unfortunately, Josh is not here to give us the detail. We don't care about no competition. It was you hold the buttons, they were just up as plants and flowers. You got ready, set, go.
A twist on ready, set, go.
I mean, I don't really know. I mean, this one was a little bit more equalized because everybody was inside and they had to sack race it, but it's really not equalized.
Equal. There's some people that had no chance of winning. And this is whoever the quote unquote fastest, strongest, which is where I love that. I mean, Casey's a beast, but hey, go ahead, beat the man, Casey. Even though two of the men false started and she kept getting third place during the rounds, and then the two guys that were beating her false started.
Literally. And okay, so my thing is I don't like comps like this specifically because it's a disadvantage to those who aren't the fastest or the strongest people. So it's like it's not fair for me. That's like putting Miss Felicia out there and you think she gonna beat Casey. Her life is on the line in the game. How in the world is she supposed to beat Casey?
So she would have got twisted. She would have had that robe up under that tree.
She would have ended up in the pool somehow.
She would have failed.
Shoot, thinking of Ashley again, didn't she ask Kelly on feeds? Man, did you throw that? You did horrible.
Yes,
she wasn't right. She waddled. She waddled and said, "Oh, I lost."
Look like because my first instinct was to be like, "Oh, I'm hopping." Like automatically, like why was that your first thought, Kelly?
Crazy.
It did look like she threw it.
She didn't even make it halfway by the time Ava finished, and Ava was last.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing, but hold on, Miss Felicia, when she bucked at them though, I'm like, she's hilarious. When why would you do that, Miss Felicia? Like, what possessed your mind? But I love it.
She's so funny to me.
So Casey won, right? Congratulations, Keanu, because that's exactly what that means. I don't know if it was me, I kind of would have slipped off the button, but you know, and let Adrian. But she probably got a bonus if she did win. We always talk about what production paying folks. They probably we're gonna pay you to come, and if you win, we're gonna give you a little extra.
Yep.
And so that was probably it, because what's to stop her from like letting go of the button, you know? But Casey wins. That means Keanu's coming off the block, which he does. Everybody's mad, mostly Jimmy, because that means he got to find a replacement nominee, which he's thinking about Amy. And then Kelly. We have the issue of Kelly. She activates her power at the veto ceremony.
Kelly
Killers. Where the Kelly Killers at? The Kelly Killers stand up.
Have I seen a Kelly stand in the wild, like a true one? Like
they have a name. The Killers. Kelly's Killers.
Oh, really? That's straight up their stand group?
It must be 13 of them.
Good evening, Miss Deborah. But yeah. So Kelly activates her power. It was a little puzzle. People are making fun. They talking about a little 4-piece puzzle.
I'm telling you Big Brother and Cassie or whoever's setting up these comps, they gotta mix up the pieces. It's like you have a fresh deck of cards, so you know, all right, the ace is on top, the 2. Literally, you don't have to shuffle through any pieces. Even the blockbuster tonight. All right, the first 5 pieces were the corner pieces.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then the middle stuff is all at the bottom. Get it together, in my opinion.
So she does a little puzzle, kind of like Caitlin Herman. Unlike Caitlin, she actually completes hers.
She took her little old time.
She did.
They wanted her to, whoever they did that, you know, it's one of those Caitlin puzzles where they're like, okay, we for sure want this to work out, so we're going to give you a little easy puzzle. Caitlin, I still don't know what she was on. She was on crack. Had to be. Allegedly.
Ty, please. Which Kelly Eli stand? I'm screaming.
All of them.
Glasses is who we referring to. Pippi Longstockings. So she wins, takes herself off the block. So that means Jimmy has to now name another nominee.
And I think this is where the main drama of the week kind of came from.
Yes, absolutely.
Amy was like, all right, you're doing Amy, whatever. But I feel like the main drama of the week, because in my opinion, not too much happened post veto noms, except people talking smack about Jimmy. But where you had people pushing, hey, let's get some Riley up there. Some, of course, now relationships with Catherine are kind of dwindling, but Jimmy's still tight with Catherine. But I think Riley was kind of the name.
Yeah.
And
how Riley is escaping. Like,
girl,
y'all see him?
He vibing.
He's just chilling.
He's not doing nothing.
He's furniture.
He probably wouldn't even trip. He would. I truly think, not to compare people, I think he'd be like Tucker. Just all right, put me up. I'll compete in a little competition.
He don't even want to compete. He don't even want to do that. He just wants to sit there. He doesn't even want to compete.
Paint his nails
and get evicted.
I think he was fussing about some nail polish. I don't even know what he's fussing about. I don't know if he lost it.
He getting to live his life.
Or some. He just want to lick Kate's toes and paint his fingernails and take a nap. That's the only 3 things I've seen him doing in the house. That's it.
So yeah, he's a non-factor. Why Jimmy was so opposed to put him up was annoying. But
everyone was, what was it? What was the phrase he used? Oh, it's too soon or whatever.
It's like, too soon.
They win. You're on nom number 5. You got to do someone. Think of some reason instead of what? 2 more floaters after 2 of your targets went home.
Right.
And I get the perspective that those 2 aren't really integral for his game. So I guess I respect that, where it's like, I kind of don't care who goes home. So in that little bit, I respect that.
Well, Shirt Chat was talking about it too, because it's kind of like this week, it was actually a horrible week for Jimmy. Depending on the way you look at it. Like if he went in this week, like I'm just trying to flush the powers, as many powers as possible. Okay, A+, because you did that. But you were trying to do that. However, Keanu was your main target, and your main target was safe. Then your backup target and Kelly being a house target was also now safe. Now you put Adrian, who's a pawn, that's who you told was a pawn, and now you got to put these other people up, and now you're talking about you don't care who go home. You better care who go home. Like, because that's a problem. Because if Adrian wins HOH, if he's the fan that he say he is, you're behind is you're hitting the block. You should hit the block. If I'm Adrian, because that's an easy one. You got 3 nominations. That's an easy one. The person who nominates you, easy.
And I think it's tough when your own allies are mad at you to the level that they're making plans without you. Like
to get you out too.
Yeah, if you have all the power and then now your allies are second guessing you, that's where it's tough because you're making them question where your head's at. Are you really that tight with them? Where you could have proved to them or had more conversations and not be so closed off on some of the ideas they were presenting.
Right, because you started offering a will because that's what Catherine then wanted. And it's like, who are you in alliance with? This is like Mickey and Morgan now talking. They're like, Jimmy has lost his mind. He thinks he's running everything. And now he like, I thought we were the alliance. Like, how are you not taking our opinions in consideration, but you listening to Catherine?
Hey, one thing Jimmy's not going to be is a sheep. So you know what? Do your Dougie, Jimmy.
But is it a sheep to listen to your alliance members? And to take what they're saying into consideration?
It depends on your standing in that alliance. If you're in the bottom of an alliance, then
but he wasn't at the bottom. He was more like a top member. He at the bottom now.
Oh man.
So I don't know. It really just depends on the way you look at it because he was dead set on putting Will up, and he was like, "Oh yeah, Will gotta go." And they're like, "Huh? I ain't voting out Will. Like, where you get that from?"
Will wasn't going nowhere this week.
He almost was initially. He was.
I didn't believe it. I'm gonna be real. I know they talked about it, but did I really believe it?
They came back and corrected themselves later on and through other conversations.
They did real quick. They were like, "Wait a minute."
Actually, we don't want Will going home because that's not good for our game. So then that's when the talks about Amy starting to go home started floating around, and then the girls started preparing to, I don't know if they wanted to let Rachel know they were going to end up voting Amy out, but it was just kind of like, Amy gotta go because we don't have the votes for Adrian. It's looking like, but we do and can get out Amy. So yeah, and that's when Amy started kind of getting upset at Rachel a little bit more, talking about she a target because of her. No, you're just an easy pawn. That's all.
I mean, tough thing is, week 1, Vince. It wasn't because she was tight with Rachel. I guess maybe that was a part of it, but she stood up for Ashley, which that's her homegirl. But she said, "Oh, I can't bear to see Ashley touch the block because of Showergate." And said, "All right, you're touching the block." And we all know pawns become regular pawns. They don't suddenly promote and become a bishop or nothing.
Not the fish fry. I'm assuming that's us because we go to fish fries, but
I didn't even know there was a fish fry line. Who call themselves the fish fry line?
I don't think there's an official name for it. I just think it's the chocolate people.
Oh shoot, a fish! Man, some fish sound good right now. Let me see what let me see what DoorDash got up.
Oh Lord,
I want some fish now.
So fried fish do sound good, Archer. What is it? Arteritis. Fish fry sound good.
It sure do.
So
you got us all off task. We hungry.
Low key, very hungry. So Will is also a replacement nominee. Look, I can't talk now. Nominee like Amy. So both of them are up there, and most of this episode for the eviction was them talking about who they want to go home, who's better for whose game, and then we went to the blockbuster. Well, there also was the fight between Rachel and Keanu. Once again, I feel like we bring it up every episode. It's been a Keanu and
Wait,
Rachel.
there's another one this episode. Did I just blank that? Am I so used to their fights that I didn't even notice it?
Yes.
It's so funny. Everybody keeps talking about their fights. It's like Rachel seems so rehearsed, and she seems like she's reading a script and it's forced. Are y'all new to Rachel? Because baby, she been sounding like that since 2003, whenever year she was on. She sounded like that. She's always been like theatrical Like,
yes,
nobody comes between me and my man. Like, that's her.
yeah. That's
So,
her
like,
to
these
the T.
newbies or these people that just popped into Big Brother at like BB20, like,
Right.
fam, sit this one out. This
I
Rachel,
truly think
we gonna let her get it off.
I truly think Jimmy clocked her the best when he said, I can see the buffering symbol above your head.
Yeah.
I truly think that's
Yeah.
one of the best ones.
Yeah, he
The
did clock
buffering
that.
symbol is hilarious. Also, him picking out her clothes. Why he go through her wardrobe talking about he did the the That's So Raven when she was like, this gotta go, when she was going through what's the name closet. That's pretty much what he was doing to her. Like, girl, what you got? What is this? All the clothes you
I didn't
packed.
hate the top. I didn't hate the top.
Listen, that long skirt and tennis shoes was giving very much Pentecostal church service is what she was going. That's what she was giving. That long gold skirt with the tennis shoe combo, very much giving. Yeah, she was going to somebody's vocation Bible school. But it's Rachel. Like, we seen the outfits on Traders. Like, she's giving us all of her Traders outfits that we didn't get to see for sure. But yeah, her and Keanu got into a fight because he was like, oh yeah, I saw some highlight reels of you. And she was like, oh, tell me about him. And he just named all the bad ones from season 12. He didn't even mention the floater grab a life vest. He was like, oh yeah, Hayden said you can't string a sentence without saying like. Oh, Reagan called you this and said this. And that pissed her off. She's like, I know what you're doing, Keanu. And she just stumped off. So yeah, they got into a little thingy majig. But Keanu,
we got another week of that.
And it's so crazy because Keanu want to work with this woman so bad, but he's like, I want to try to work with Rachel, but she doing this and doing that, and she still say she like Keanu after all this. I'm like, Rachel, y'all might as well work together at this point. Do what we say all the time.
Keanu's fault. I truly feel like Rachel has tried, and Keanu's kind of like, nah, she's Dan Giesling, Miss Dan Giesling, or whatever.
He be putting his foot in his mouth. That really be the issue. Like, he don't know how to read the room. Like,
and the problem,
he talk more than he listen. That's his problem. That's it right there. He talk more than he listen. That's
if he wash his hands, he might. Never mind.
That's what I'm saying. Wash your hands. You wouldn't have this problem.
But Eli, you said something very important too that I think that him and other new people who may not be familiar to Rachel, they're like, oh yeah, she's a winner already. She need to go. She gonna just da. Rachel was not a mastermind like Dan. She is no Dan Giesling. Okay, she's not plotting 10 steps ahead. She don't have, stuff orchestrated behind the scenes. That's not how Rachel won the game. And I feel like if more of them knew how she won the game, they really would. Like, yes, she's a threat. Don't get me wrong. But those comps were also very different from the comps that they play now. So it's like the threat that Rachel was back then may not necessarily translate to the threat that she could potentially be here now. And so I think that's what he's so worried about her being a potential two-time winner because she might be this mastermind. I'm like, that's not Rachel at all. Rachel won this game through grit and wins, and by the skin of her chinny chin chin.
And y'all know who didn't win? Amy in that blockbuster. Amy was actually kind of close. I was watching Will the whole time. I'm like, Will, you're doing bad.
He was doing good at first because he had got the outline out first, and then he just messed up.
I mean, the outside part, you better not mess that up. That was 4 pieces that were color coded.
That, like, how do you get that piece?
Now, Adrian was smart where he just like grabbed a handful, shoved them all to the middle where everyone else was grabbing them one by one. So I guess if Amy did that, Amy maybe could have beat him because
Amy, she was moving so slow.
She was moving a little slow. She at first I was just like, oh, is that? No, she looked like she's slowing down. Okay.
That is hilarious. Definitely Walmart. But yeah, she was moving slow. She was trying to get back home to her job, baby, because her job said, do you know you have 30 minutes? Did you know you have 30 minutes to get back?
Got to clock in Monday.
She gonna be there tomorrow. What you mean? She gonna be there bright and early tomorrow.
Well, she got to, she gonna be doing interviews, so
she gonna be doing it from
she gonna. Maybe I'll be like, I'm a little sick. I can't come in tomorrow, but I'll be there Monday. Her PTO runs out tomorrow at 3.
Literally.
Listen, she was ready to go.
She had to be there. She got the type of job like from Straw when he was like, you got.
Oh man.
Did we look up? What did she do?
Huh? I don't remember what she was.
Did?
I thought she was like some insurance agent or something like that.
I thought she was some accomplice or something like that.
Bye.
Insurance agent. She does insurance.
Okay, but I feel like she been there for 20 years. She insurance agent. She got some money because she pulled up in the Benz in the whatchamacallit in the intro. And it was just your average Benz. It was the coupe, the 2-door coupe with the roof that come off. So it's like the convertible. So I'm like, she was so worried and stressing out on the fees about this job. I'm just like, you've been an insurance agent for 20 years. They gonna let you go? Like, okay, just go work for another insurance company then, because you got the experience and the license. So it's just like, why are we so worried about that? But I don't know that woman. Like, let me get out of her pockets. Let me get out of her pocket.
That stability she got nervous for, which I ain't even mad in this economy. Girl, go work your job. If you can't risk being gone for 3 months in your livelihood, girl.
Yeah.
But yeah, smooth 13-0. It was a smooth 13-0 vote.
I was like, oh, I thought she was gonna have one, and I thought it was gonna be Rachel. But Rachel said, I ain't gonna even
real
do it.
Good and long.
But listen, no one dared throw a hinky vote. I need a hinky vote. Everyone should. It's an easy pin on Rachel.
Exactly. Let me tell you.
That's what I said.
What's popping in on the feeds a little bit. Rachel talked to Ava. Was it last night? It might have been last night. Talked to her last night and said that she's alone in the game and that she want to do a final 2 with Ava.
Yes.
And I was like, Rachel, look, she already peeped it. She said, Amy out of here. Yeah. So let me go ahead. And the way, like, it was no blockbuster yet. Everybody's so sure of themselves. Even though they're like, yeah, Adrian gonna likely win. Amy gonna go home. So now she gone. Baby, Rachel said, just in case.
Just in case.
I'm getting everything covered. And I was like, you know what? I'm with it. But I ain't gonna lie, I was very shocked she didn't give her that vote.
Yeah, I was surprised, but then I'm like, I know Rachel's like, I ain't trying to give nobody no type of reason for any and everything because because what it is people might have assumed that she was gonna do it, so that's why they didn't do a hinky vote. They thought they probably could just blame it on her anyway, because if somebody did it, or most people thought it was like, oh, then 2 people, 3 people voted to keep her. Like, what's this about? So then you couldn't just blame Rachel, and then it starts becoming a mess. And this house is so cracked that they gonna be talking about this vote to next week. It'll be one person. They'll still be trying to figure out who was that one vote that made a bit of difference, and then make a bit of difference. They'd be still trying to figure it out.
The one thing I will say, because especially in this new era, they're like, we don't want nobody to go out without a vote. It was a sympathy vote. She actually did the work, and it wasn't hidden. Like, she was campaigning for Amy more than Amy was campaigning for herself.
Hello.
Matter of fact, I'm still waiting on Amy to really campaign. Like, are you gonna do it, sis? So even though she didn't give her that vote, I feel like the action spoke. So that's the sympathy you need to have for your person. Like, do the work, help them or whatever. And I think she did that. So I think her not giving her that vote works.
And it's so early in the game. I'm a fan of like people voting for their allies no matter what somebody is saying. If like, or what they're doing, the house is doing later in the game, because like you never know what that vote could do. Because I always go back to BB20. Them like, oh yeah, we might as well just vote out Byyyeee because that's what everybody else is gonna do. But if they would have just voted the way they wanted to vote, Byyyeee would have stayed because Sam switched her vote. So it's like, I'm all for voting, keep your ally. I don't care what the house is doing. If you my girl, my guy, whatever in this house, I'm voting to keep you, because you never know what may happen with these votes. So
you never know. But
yeah,
y'all ready to get on to these rankings?
Yep, because Adrian won Blockbuster, Amy went home.
Let's get to it.
Yeah, it's true. Simple week, but a dynamic rankings. We'll see how much stuff shifts, but little caveat for those listening, watching, our rankings are based on just this week that just happened. We don't care what we somewhat don't care about what happened last week, and this is vibes. We're voting on whatever reason we want, primarily game and position. But some people might get moved up and moved down because some of our opinions
don't count, baby. Because whatever you did last week ain't got nothing to do with what you got to do this week, because it's a new week, it's a new dawn, it's a new day.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me.
I'm feeling good.
Come on now.
So
want to start with? I could move Jimmy right to the bottom third or the bottom three.
terrible HOH.
He's gonna be a nominee on my list, on our ranking.
A lot of people named him as wanting him to go up this week. It's like that was not a good.
After just being in a great position too, and to see that kind of squandered, and it's a Vince adjacent HOH, but people weren't talking about targeting Vince. People are talking about targeting Jimmy.
Yeah, and Vincent slid on through because ain't nobody talking about him no really like that. So shout out to him. But let's see who we can go ahead and put up there. Ooh,
you know, I'll give another name. Another week right at the top. Zach. I think Zach.
Yes, throw him up there.
Zach, another week in the top 3. I think we put him at 2 or 3 last week.
Yeah,
I still think he's playing.
He might be number 1 to this week.
On it, he got to keep his bros. He's getting tired of Morgan a little bit.
Hold on. Yeah. I get what you was doing. I'm sorry, I got thrown off.
I'm cracking up. So the reason why
you got to get blocked.
Who?
I see what you're doing, Arthur. But go ahead.
And so I think he did well enough to be number 1 because he's not on nobody's radar like that. He's in all these alliances. People trust him. They bring him information. He's been socially. He was the only one helping Rachel clean, so he's building capital with Rachel. You know, he's flirting a little bit with Morgan. You know, rubbing her back. These hugs with Ashley. He's Ashley spilling tea to him. He giving tea to her. I mean, the boys like him and Vince have been talking game and playing it on. Like, I think he's at the top. Also, he clocked Mickey having the darn power, and that's the only reason why I said she's not number 1 again, because her power got clocked, and he's the one who did it.
Anytime all of Twitter is saying, why do people keep trusting this man, this tall athletic man, and it happens season after season, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, the man is number 1 until they prove that they're going after him. Zach will probably be rated high in my book.
Yeah,
Zach is actually doing good, like especially knowing he was a recruit coming in. Just watching him on the last couple of days, I'm like, damn, Zach kind of
playing the game
real quick.
I feel like Mickey. You could throw Mickey back up there.
Wait,
Mickey.
Wiki for 3. I have a counter though for Zach.
Oh, okay.
I want to put Zach at 2.
Okay.
Only because Zach's name did come up on a few people, like possibly, later in the future, whether they want him in jury or not. One person who, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, that everybody loves and ain't popped up on nobody's radar is
it? Oh, you said Ava number 1.
Ava, okay.
Ava.
I thought that Morgan was incoming, but I don't hate it.
Morgan,
I don't hate Ava.
Oh no, Morgan named them got brought up a couple times. She in trouble. She in trouble next week.
I don't know if she's in trouble. It got brought up by people that don't like her, so it's kind of like.
I think it depends on who went HOH.
She definitely in that 4 to 6 range, though.
Yeah. Do I think she going home? No. But do I think she has a possibility of going on a block? Yes. Depending on who win, of course.
But speak a little bit more about Ava.
She's in a really good spot. She got this final 2 with Rachel now. Now, when she did ask her, Jimmy interrupted, but she was excited. She was just like, what? So I'm pretty sure she accepted, but of course we didn't get to see the continuation of that, which is dope. There are a couple people. We saw that on the episode today. The little back and forth she did with Mickey. She got that locked in. The guys were talking about her. They said they love her. You know what I'm saying? Good. So right now she is in the perfect spot. The fact that she sat down in that HOH, I was like, still that girl. I'm gonna let her be. She right now she's one of my faves, so she can get away with it. So right now I think she's in a really good spot. Yes, I love her relationship with Will and Ava duo. I love Ava with anybody. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
No, for real. Ava got us. She got us all wrapped around her finger right now.
She do. Yes, I cannot wait for her to get power. I don't think she needs power yet. I want her to just chill and just relax. Maybe win a veto or something, but she don't need HOH for at least 4-5 weeks. Hopefully.
I like it.
So
I like
middle
it.
jury is what you're telling us. I would agree
Yep.
with that. That is absolutely correct. Ava Pearl is where she need to be. I'm going to say Ty said put Uncle Will up in the 4 to 6 slot because he was saved unanimously, and for the red short set that he had on the other day.
Oh man.
um
It does Will make it up there? I guess I'll start to drag him up.
honestly, because I was gonna put Morgan and Rachel in that also up there in that 4 to 6 range this week.
He touched the block, but people were mad that he touched the block. So I guess that's a caveat to if you touch the block, you'd rather be the one that stays unanimously and to make Jimmy a bad ally because they put you up.
And I will give more merit to him going up there because normally that would be a knock, but how quickly people came to his defense about being nominated, I think that speaks more than anything. Yes, he was saved unanimously. That's more because they wanted Amy gone. But because so many people rallied, they was like, oh no, I'm not voting out Will. I don't care what you're talking about. We're not voting out Will. And if it come down between him and Adrian, we're going to have to find a way to save Will because what we're not about to do is send Will home. So I think that speaks very loud about who he is. And he just got the short end of the stick because of these powers.
And you know what I also want to... He
Mm-hmm.
did. I also would like to keep him at 4 because even though he was nominated, he was very upset when it happened. And I give some definitely shout out to Mickey for that because she gave him a really good pep talk. And the way Will said, I was pissed, I was mad, and he flipped that back around real easy. And you know what he did? He chilled. He did a little campaign and here or there, but you gotta roll with the punches. And I think he did exactly that. He was mad, he was on the block, he was pissed, and he's like, you know what? Let me not show too much of my emotion. Let me chill. Let me campaign. She said, you need to be pop. And you know what he did? 20 minutes later, he was pop. They're like, well, you ain't going nowhere. And so he adapted very well.
And he had one of the...
Ali, welcome for the first time. Yes, we're ranking people for the week.
Yes. And Will also had one of the best DRs post getting nominated in a minute where he said, I want to call that a bitch ass move. But it was a bitch ass move.
Right.
So who we got next? I know you both mentioned Morgan, Rachel. I got a third name. I'll start to drag him up and we can have some conversations.
The way I
think Vince might somewhat be up there. Let me know if I'm way off.
I forgot about Vince. See, he gonna make it to the end. I forgot about him. Weekly rankings. And so what we do is, Allie, to explain for those who may be new, like Allie, we pretty much go based on the week that we're going on. So week 2, based on how they did, how bad they did they make some moves? Did they do something terrible? And how much do we like them? Sometimes it's like, you know what? We just like them a little bit more.
Give a little tiebreaker.
Yep.
But yeah, let's have a convo about Morgan, Rachel, and Vince because I think Vince recovered, and I don't know if his name is getting floated out at all. So I kind of like him in the 4 to 6 range. But
4, 5, 6. So we got to move somebody down because 4, 5, 6 is only 3 spots.
I might put him in 4.
Yeah, put him at 4.
Vince definitely
bring Morgan down.
Well, yeah, he recovered well for me from last week because his HOH week was a mess, very mediocre, slightly messy. But luckily, Jimmy came in and messed his up a lot more. But he has his toe in a lot of alliances.
Yes.
And even if they're not alliances, he has a lot of people's ears. A lot of people are going to him. He has the guys, he has some of the girls. He's keeping Psycho Keely entertained for our pleasure. Thank you for dealing with that because I don't know what she be doing.
Because what is that barking stuff she did at him?
Oh no, man.
He said I like a little crazy.
But I need to see a DR from Vince because I know he'd be like, yeah, Keely's a character. Like I can see him just saying that and then they clicking off. Like,
she's giving a country version of Harley Quinn. That's what she gives me. She's like country.
You know what? I can see that actually.
Because girl, chill.
And then Rachel just lost her number 1 ally this week. But I mean, Teresa has mentioned it where she's starting to build those relationships with Ava. and she's still in a decent position with the girls. Do I think there's a chance she touches the block? I mean, depending on who wins HOH, kind of everyone has.
And the guys
Ava and Zach.
Like people are already talking about keeping her. I think we mentioned it earlier Sunday. She's really been endearing herself to a lot of people in the house. People see the value of having her in jury still. So I think unless it's Keanu that wins, or maybe a Catherine potentially, that's the only two people I would see nominating Rachel at this point. Maybe.
I agree. Because Lauren gonna throw it.
Right.
Lauren don't want to make no decisions. Lord, put Lauren at the bottom.
Shoot. At the bottom? No, she at least mid-tier. She's mid-tier.
I don't even know if she want to play Big Brother.
I would put Adrian up there at somewhere in 7 or 8, because although he was on the block, he had win potential. He would have won the veto had it not been for Queen Furniture veto. And he also did take himself off the block with the blockbuster. Also, he did also have a lot of people fighting for him as well this week, because it was going to be a split vote between him and Will, I believe. So I think he's built up some social capital around the house, and people like him and want him around.
Adrian grew on me, actually.
Yeah. Although Morgan was trying to talk some sense into Zach, she was like, "Why are you trying to keep Zach?" Keep Adrian. She was like, he's like, "Oh, well, he's good at comps." She said, "And you want somebody that's good at comps to be still here? Aren't you supposed to get out the competition?" So
that's what Morgan kind of lost some cool points with me, because after she kept going at him about the vote, he was just adamant about Adrian. Like, fam, you don't see that he in alliance with him? You're not picking that up. And it kept going. I was just like, fam, read the room. I would have been like, all right, cool.
She got good reads. And
her reads are.
But the thing is, she has good read, but she don't know when to just stop. She'll just keep going. And so she can read, she got good reads, but she can't read the room all the time. And she don't know where to stop.
Yeah, I'll let you have that. Yeah, exactly. She don't know how to read the room.
It's still early though. Yeah. I do feel like she'll be climbing up.
Yeah, I
Morgan. I need Morgan top 3 next week. That's all I know.
For sure, we can maybe get there. What we got left now?
This is where I move Lauren to 9, because I'm looking at these last names.
I think the rest of them need to just be at 13 to 15. I mean, because
Riley at the bottom because he ain't doing nothing.
Nothing. Ain't seen him.
But he's doing nothing good. We just talked about Casey. All he has to do is go on a late veto run, and that's all he needs. Just vibe out late veto run.
Put Riley at 10.
Yeah. And you know what? Kelly do need to be 11, because baby girl went from being week 2 target, like we talked about last week, till she ain't going home for another 3, 4, 5 weeks looking like. If that, then. And she winning stuff.
Okay, let me talk about her real fast. This girl don't know how to. No, she do not know how to shut her mouth. She don't. And that's what's gonna be her problem. So this week she mentioned, which Ashley, which I think Ashley should probably be maybe in that 10 to 12 tier as well while I'm talking about her. Ashley did mention that she noticed that Morgan, Vince, and Zach they be up late night eating cereal, so she assumed that it's alliance. Kelly went to Riley. I mean, it was a cat. I can't remember. Anyways, went and said, "Hey, they think it's alliance going on over here." Then Kelly went to Jimmy and said this, and then Kelly went over here and said and it'd be something if you were giving up information for a reason. She just be chaos stuff. And she was just like, what she say? She said Morgan don't like cat. What? For both. And she said, well, nobody really trusts her in the house.
I'm weak.
Yeah.
You don't like cat either? I don't like cat either. Cece said she don't like cat either.
Man, but she's
just a lot.
She is a tough person to rank.
I would like to rank her out the house, honestly.
Catherine came into this, we were girl strong coming into this week, though we started to kind of see her and Lauren form their own little duo and kind of be a little bit separate from them, but they I guess I'm knocking more Catherine than Lauren, but Lauren can also be knocked for widening that gap between her, Mickey Morgan, Rachel, and that section of the girls versus the Vince boy side that Lauren talked about in the episode.
Yeah, it's tricky. I don't know. Catherine she's just there for the fun of it.
My only caveat is I you know what? Actually, this is fine because Riley's right next to Catherine just vertically. So you know what? My only caveat is those two have to be by each other because you know what? We'll see.
So yeah, I feel like I'm pretty satisfied with these.
Keanu at the bottom when he's running the house.
I really want to put Keanu at like 9 just because this is like our only chance to rank him high. With the fact that he didn't even win veto. Casey won veto for him. He got in fights. I'd love to put him at 12.
We can do 12.
So who we bringing down? Ashley?
Honestly, I would if we putting him at 12.
Because Ashley was talked about being a target this week too. Honestly,
she was actually put Ashley. Yeah, 13. Ashley at 13. Honestly, we put Kat at the end and then Jimmy because at least he had HOH.
Not you putting Kat at the end. I'm screaming.
I am.
Oh, any reason
to. And to be honest, Kat's name has come up a couple times on the girl side. I want to say, did Adrian say he's putting up?
Oh no.
Said Morgan.
I know Morgan and Mickey said she gotta go.
Yeah, and which is crazy because like at least you got the girls on your side.
You ain't got them. Also, how about her and Lauren are supposed to be friends and she and DR talking about, but I ain't taking her to the end.
Like it's not week 2. It's all right. Sure, you say that like when there's like 3 weeks left. Like, oh, this is the time I gotta cut my best friend.
All right.
You trying to get rid of the girl now? Like what?
Exactly. Oh man. But yeah, I don't care about at the moment. I don't care about Catherine enough to fight for her to be higher. So you know what?
And I'm gonna fight you. Put it at the bottom. A lake
she's gonna stay at the bottom, and we'll see what she does this next week.
Give our listeners a rundown, please, Eli.
For a rundown of our rankings, at number 1, we got Miss Ava Pearl. At number 2, we got Zach. Then we got Mickey, Vince, Will, Rachel, Morgan, Adrian, Lauren, Riley, Kelly Keeley, Keanu, Ashley, Jimmy, and then Catherine to finish.
Wow. Yep, I'm satisfied with this.
And Amy at the house.
Amy's at the house. And yeah, man, that's a good little rankings right there.
I love it.
Shoot, y'all! Oh, are y'all tuning in for Big Brother Unchained,
no.
Unreleased, Unfiltered, whatever it's called?
No.
I really want to say no, but because we have this podcast, somebody got to watch it. So I'm gonna skim it. But I'm gonna be very real.
Franzel's gonna be on.
That Taylor gotta say. Is she really? I don't want to listen to the
this first
Nicole
episode.
Gotta say, and I really don't want to listen to nothing that Eric gotta say. Like.
Right, Allie.
I'll tell y'all what y'all missed, but do I want to watch this? I don't.
I'm gonna see what Twitter say about it. Twitter say there was something good on there. Then I'm like, okay, let's go check it out.
I'm gonna tell you.
Well, you know what? They got the fantasy football GOAT Matthew Berry joining them. And speaking of drafts, I lost someone.
I believe Paula said they was Bobby Mahan or something was coming on too. I don't know who that is, but Bobby Mahan.
I don't know.
Look,
he played Big Brother.
Yeah, no, Bobby. Yeah, Bobby Monahan as the celebrity guest.
What season was he on?
Is the celebrity guest?
That's celebrity. I think that's Superman, but I don't know.
Because they supposed to be having somebody be a special celebrity guest, and Paula said it's Bobby Monahan.
Maybe they just like Big Brother. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember Bobby on Celebrity Big Brother.
Yeah, no. They're straight up talking about pulling random celebrities.
I think they also mentioned Chelsea and Grandma. Oh, okay. Carrie said he was the alien grandma. Y'all know they did a couple of what's it called? During some of the when they was running around the house. Remember when it was Alien and the mirror? I can't remember what season it was.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, cool. Okay. I know
who's celeb. Yes, I did like him on SNL though. Yeah, baby, I don't know these people.
SNL. Yeah, The Punishment. Yeah. That's right. I couldn't get a word out.
Wow.
But yeah, I lost a person. I'm down to, you know what? Last week I was saying I love my draft. Now I hate my draft. I just need
strong.
Mickey to win it. It's Mickey, Catherine, and Adrian for me.
I keep getting by the chin of my what is the saying? Hair of my chin.
The skin of your teeth.
The skin of my teeth. I keep missing skin of my teeth with the hair on the chin. That's what it is. I knew I was messing up something.
Skin of the chin, of the chinny, of the
and the skinny of the teeth. All of that.
You get it.
So yes, I hit the block twice this week. And saved myself once, and then the house saved me again. So shout out to the rest of y'all.
This is so funny because we all have, like, on Eric's team, like, he got Vince, he got Rachel, which is really strong. Even Will is pretty good. Keely, she suck, but she's also really good at comps. I got Morgan, she running her mouth too much, but she has possibility to do good in comp. Jimmy be running his mouth, but he be winning stuff. Lauren, I don't know what she doing in the house, and I got good old Ava Pearl. Yeah. Eli got good Mickey. Mickey got the best social game in the house. On top of her and Ava got the best. It's gonna be a tie between them who got the best.
And Zach, it's a three-way tie, honestly.
You know what? Zach got a good social game too, because Zach been macking. Okay, Kat, I don't know who she is. Adrian, I think is gonna. I ain't gonna lie. I would love to see Adrian with HOHs. That would be interesting.
Yeah,
it really would, and it have people on their toes. Because he did say, I know he want to put up Morgan, Jimmy. Oh, he want to put up Morgan, Jimmy, and Keanu.
I'll take it.
That's gonna be interesting because I think Morgan is gonna lose her mind.
Oh, big time.
Morgan is gonna lose her mind.
Win that video,
and Jimmy is gonna be pissed. He's gonna be theatrical all week.
And ain't gonna win nothing. Ain't gonna go home.
He gonna watch. But wait, you do have to play against Adrian. So far, Adrian he's coming second on a couple of these comps and just won the blockbuster. So we'll see.
We gonna see. But I'm just surprised I'm safe another week. Hey,
I am grateful. Shout out to the Big Brother intro as well. Quick little.
Yes, I love it. I absolutely love it. Yes, I need to screenshot our lows and make
the budget, y'all. They is budgeting this year. The budget is budgeting, and I love that for them. What's our opinion on Derek? Not a fan.
He did it. Derek, who?
Love ass.
Sergeant Porchop.
Sergeant Porchop, who?
Derek. You see, that's why
he top five. He top five.
That's why she's saying that because we don't mess with him. Sorry.
I wouldn't know that man if I see.
Stop.
You know what? I wish Derek you won. Okay, fam? You did it.
He should have came back.
Sit down and go live your life.
Again. I want Derek to play again.
He should have played again.
He even went on the Traitors. You done infiltrated another one of my shows. Leave it alone. Go. You know what? Go. What's the show I don't watch? Go do House Swap or White. Do that show still come on?
What's the island show that we don't watch? Deal or No Island.
Deal or No, I don't watch it. Go hop on over there. You live your life, fam.
Y'all said Destination X.
You know what? We ain't taking none of your money from you. CBS, leave that alone. Matter of fact, right before we go, we do need to talk about it. That we forgot that CBS or Paramount is scaling back on that DEI.
We talked at the beginning, girl.
Did we?
Yes.
Was I heard?
Yes.
Indeed you were.
I don't be paying attention. Well, I missed it. So I'm mad about it. I do remember it now. Okay, we did talk about it. But anyways, I don't know who Derek is.
Yeah, I mean, Derek won. He should have came back. I would have more respect for him if he would have came back for All Stars instead of Cody, honestly.
He should have. That was his redemption, and he didn't. So now you've missed your mark.
It's too late.
Go enjoy your life.
Like he didn't win.
Redacted, exactly. On that note, y'all, thank you all so much for tuning in with your favorite podcast. If you're watching and listening and you have not subscribed to us on YouTube yet, at AWAGBT podcast, Please go subscribe now for all the new people in here. To Allie, we appreciate you coming in for the first time. Arthur, that was our first time seeing you up in here. Make sure y'all are subscribed. Paula subscribed a few days ago. For the newbies, subscribe, please. We appreciate it. And leave us comments, like, and share the video. And also follow us on
drops.
Twitter. By Carrie. That's our girl. We love us some Carrie over here. And follow us on Twitter and Instagram at AWAGBT there, please. And thank you. And of course, turn on those notifications so you never miss when we got an episode coming out. We will be back Sunday to cover more feed stuff and that new episode that drops on Sunday. Yeah. Other than that,
y'all have a lovely night.
we
Bye.
out.